What's good, YouTube? We back for another video. This one is going to be on how do I afford my Mustang. We'll go over payments, insurance. I've had this car for over 3 years, so I got it at 19, so we're going to go over how I afforded it at that age for you guys who are maybe at that age or even younger who want one of these, and what you got to do, what the payments might be, what your credit's got to be, and all that good stuff. You know, not a topic that I'm very knowledgeable in, but I got a good idea on it. So first off, I bought this car back in 2021 in August, and I think it was like 41 at CarMax. They were charging hella for it. Only had 15,000 miles. We're at 38,000, almost 38,700 now. So it's been a while. And back then the car, after taxes and everything, I think it was like 46 or something like that, which is just crazy. But it was still kind of new, I guess, so it was okay. And I was 19 at the time. So we're gonna first go over payments. So my payment when I first got this car, they got me good, man. My credit wasn't all that great. My income was cool. I was working at Amazon, working like 50 hours a week, getting about maybe $1,000 or something a week, which is cool, you know. Before California started raising the prices like crazy, before inflation. So you know, I was at for like $4,000 a month, so it was cool. And my insurance at the time was for 2 cars. I got the Honda as well under my insurance, and it was $394 at the time. So the insurance being $394 plus my payment of $980. Okay, they got me good. They really did. $980 for a freaking 5.0 that was stock at the time. It was just, I was young and dumb though. I was making so much money and let it get to my head, and I did it anyways. Though I could have probably got a, you know, Hellcat or something for that every month. And so I luckily 6 months in got to lower the price of my monthly payment to $840. And that was 6 months later after I bought it, and it has been that since I have refinanced the car through Ally Financial. And the APR was about 10, which is really high, but it's also expected these days due to inflation and all of that. Because when I refinanced, it was when inflation was hitting, so they got me on that. But again, I was making great money, so I didn't really care too much about that. I was like, okay, $840, cool, I'm saving some money. Then fast forward to out here in Florida, insurance changes. It went up to about $460 a month, and again, it's for 2 cars. Probably about maybe $280 for just this alone, which is not bad. I got USAA. A lot of you guys are probably paying $500 for this car alone. I know some people who are, and I pray for you guys. But at the time that I bought this car, okay, we're gonna go over credit. The time I bought this car, my credit was about 660 or something, in that range. So it's about, I don't know if it's good or fair, and it was okay. And I thought about it, you know, I had the Charger at the time. There isn't many videos of it, sadly. I tried to post some little clips of it, like the exhaust, and it was cammed and all that good stuff. And I had that car, and that's what I traded in for this. And the reason I traded in, because it was having a lot of engine issues. It was a piece of junk, as you guys know who own them old 6th gen RTs, not SRTs, RTs. They tend to drop valves like mine did. They tend to have a lot of electrical failures. They tend to have a lot of issues in terms of, what do you call it? Like, just everywhere. That car had an issue everywhere, literally, and I just hated it. So that's why I traded in for this. It was a great thing though. This car has never broken down on me at all. That one broke down every week, literally. It was a bad experience. And so being able to have this car to get me to my job and back home, get me to the money basically, has been a blessing. You know, yeah, the payment's high, but it never did me dirty. And then, of course, modifying the car and stuff, you know, was a great journey too. So, how do you afford this car? Basically, make sure your income is good. Make sure your credit is at least above 650. Make sure you have a good insurance company that you're going to work with so they're not going to destroy you on that. And make sure you're great at budgeting your money for car payments, for insurance, for savings, for if you have a apartment or something you're renting, for that too. And just balance everything out, budget, and you could afford one of these very easily. Now you can find them for as low as I think like 30 grand since the new S650 is out. So it shouldn't be hard to get one of these no more. I got this back when these were the hyped up, 10 speed is God at the time. So that's why these were so high. I think they're like 40, 45 all day long. And I didn't want a high mileage car. I wanted a very, minimal mileage car that still had a warranty, and this one did. Sadly, it is expired now due to it is like 5 years old. But the way you can afford insurance and payments on these cars, just make sure your money is great. If the car is gonna be $800 a month, make sure you're at least making like $3 grand a month or something like that. Just common sense. And make sure your credit, man. Credit is important. If you want to get any car, you need good credit, really. And if you want to get like a Hellcat or something, you need to have even better credit. So don't be that guy paying $1,500 a month for a 5.0 or a Hellcat, or even $1,000 a month for a 5.0. I was that dumb at one point. Still $840 right now. I could probably refinance it again if I wanted to and drop it lower, but I'm ready to start on a new build. Since I do have a kid, I would like a sedan, something that is going to still be fast, still be great to build, and would be a lot more, or have a lot more potential than this car does. And my two choices right now is Q50 Red Sport. Those things can make insane power, like insane power, with aftermarket turbos, E85, all that good, good stuff. And then you throw in the mix that is a sedan. It's still got the luxurious features. It's still a family car. It's a V6, good on gas, but it's still twin turbo, which is just crazy. Or second option is a Hellcat Charger. Right now for Frito-Lay, my income, if you guys want to know how I afford this car, I'm making over $6,000 a month, easy. Like, that's just easy. I could be up to maybe 7 or 8 very soon. Usually around like 8,000 range a month. Right now I'm like about 6. So affording this car is a piece of cake. Like, this car is just anything to me. It's like a Honda, I guess. But if you guys want to get one of these, man, don't let it kill you with people saying, oh, you gotta have a lot of money down or anything. No, you don't. If you have great credit, you can put a freaking $50 down. I put $800 down on this car. That's how much I put down and got approved. So if I put more money down, maybe the payment would have been lower, but not much lower. Maybe $920 instead of $980. So just take that into consideration, guys. If you want one of these, make sure you're making good money. You don't want to work for your car. My God, please do not be that guy that works for his car, that your whole check goes to your car payment, then your whole next check goes to your insurance, and then the check after goes to gas. And maintenance on these cars is not cheap. I described it in another video from earlier on. If you guys want to check it out, I'll try to link it in the description box below. But brakes, gonna run you easily over 1,000, $2 grand. You might as well just upgrade the Bears. Upgrade the Bears, upgrade the TBN brakes, which are great. I'm probably gonna just throw the Brembos on because I'm gonna be getting rid of this car eventually. We are still going to do the Holly build. That is not out the window. Okay, it is still going to happen. We are still going to kick some butt and hopefully get into mid-10s and hopefully make over 550 to the wheel. Again, we are going to have cams, so shoot, we'll probably make over maybe 580, 590 with cams and stuff, so hopefully. But after all that is done, we're going to have some fun and then go on to another build. Life is all about progressing and doing things that makes you happy. So a lot of people may look at a Q50 and be like, it ain't nothing. Well, to me, I like that car. It's beautiful. Those cars have a lot of potential. A lot of you guys know that. Twin turbo cars have a crap ton of potential. More potential than this car has. You got to throw a Whipple on this. Meanwhile, those, you just buy some Z1 aftermarket turbos, make 700 wheel easily in a sedans. So, and they come in all-wheel drive, which is just like track hawk kind of stuff. But yeah, that'll be the end of this video for today, guys. If you want to know how to afford one of these, I listed everything. You guys listen to that advice. You should have one of these or Dark Horse, whatever you guys want. This goes for anything, Hellcats, whatever. And make sure you guys have those, man. And we'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comments below what the next video should be, because right now I'm just kind of stalling, waiting for that Holly because of stupid back order. So let me know what you guys want the next video to be, and then after that video we'll be unboxing the Holly. Then we'll do another video of taking it to get ported, then install of that in cams, and then dyno and all that. So hope you guys are ready for the future, because it's going to be crazy. It's going to be right though. So without further ado, guys, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out. Like, comment, subscribe, and we is out.